It's
Action.
Sunday, January 21st. It's 2024. It's negative degrees somewhere, and it's a new episode of the Alumni Brunch Club. Grab your drink and tap in. Tennille, let's go. Welcome to Alumni Brunch Club, a live interactive podcast with overflowing mimosas, hot topics, cultural moments, and Black achievements. Plus, the homecoming vibe is what?
365.
365. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Taria Lee. Oh,
That's cute. That's cute. That's
Something
cute.
different since the last episode.
That's
uh-huh,
cute.
uh-huh. And who are you, Brittany?
I'm Brittany Willis. Hey, 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 hey. Class of 2007, Clark, Atlanta.
Tennille Gibson, class of 2006. And welcome to Alumni Brunch Club. We got an exciting show today.
I'm hyped. This is gonna be fun. Is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's start bringing
Hey,
people to the stage. Happy New Year, Candace.
New Year.
This is our season 4
Oh, wait.
premiere.
Oh.
4 seasons. I did wait before we. That's a little.
Dr.
That's,
Young in the building.
who knew 4 seasons? That's kind
No.
of crazy.
I wasn't counting right. So congratulations to us for 4. Yay.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yay, cheers.
Mhm.
Cheers to season 4.
All right, well, let's start bringing our guests to the stage because I know we're going to have a full hour, okay, with our guest, and let's get this party started. So first we have Erin Cooley to the stage. Give it up. Girl, what school did you go to?
Y'all
Hey, Erin.
went to the Clark Atlanta University.
That's right. D. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
D.
You know, I
Represent.
gotta put the V in front of there. I mean, there's only one, but I'm gonna still put the
Right.
V.
That's right.
That's right.
Erin
Okay,
is a
so excited.
dynamic marketing and digital storytelling professional with over 12 years of experience. Anything else? And she's from New Orleans and currently lives in Brooklyn. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah. So went to Clark, finished school, and once I finished school, I went to grad school still in Atlanta, Savannah College of Art and Design. And then I moved to New York where I started off my career in an array of different things, but currently working at a retail company in their DEI marketing field. So I am so excited that where my career has landed me and excited for the next steps, but really excited to talk to my girls and really give this experience of what it was like at a HBCU. So let's get to it. And I had my drink. Ooh,
what's in your
funny
cup,
thing is,
Erin?
I got a little whiskey here, a little
Okay.
bourbon.
Okay.
Funniest thing is when we were like promoting this, I was like, we all were like, grab your cocktail, grab your drink. Nobody said grab some scrambled eggs, breakfast potatoes. I was like, is this brunch or happy hour?
It's both.
Touche.
All right. Well, next up, we have Tisa Monet. Let's do something a little different. Erin, introduce Tisa.
Ooh, talk about on the spot. Okay. All right. This is Tisa. Tisa went to Clark Atlanta as well. After school, she moved out to New York and currently lives in Brooklyn. Tisa is an awesome manager at a dynamic and top-notch beauty salon, but she also has her own company called Bless Our Mothers, where she makes in her own shea butter. And if you haven't ordered it before, please do, because you will not turn back to anything else. Matter of fact, I'm waiting for my new order right now.
Well, you gotta catch it too, cause honey, it be sold out.
Oh, like when she say, "Hey, I'm about to drop I'm about to do a new batch of butter. You better get on it because it's sold out."
Not the butter drop.
The butter drop. Welcome, Tisa. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thanks, Erin, for that warm welcome. I love you so much. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. Yeah, the butter is actually stocked right now, so anyone can go purchase some if they like. And yes,
slow down. Leave me one in the comments, please. Just leave me one.
Yes, for sure. I'm going to send all of you some actually. So just don't even worry about it. But yes, I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having us. And I can't wait to chat it up with all of you and my friends of 20 plus years.
Yes, well, that's a perfect setup to our final guest, Erin Burns in the building.
Hey,
hello.
Let's keep it up. Tisa, intro Erin.
Okay, let's go.
Take it.
So, everybody, welcome Erin Burns, one of our closest friends. She graduated from Clark Atlanta University, then went on to a PWI for her master's. Well, he was there right now. She is running the new New Orleans Airport MSY. She is great in PR and running. Wait a minute, lost my words, but running everything inside of the airport. We are so proud of her. She's amazing. She's been running up these accolades lately, especially with the 40 under 40 for CAU, and we are so proud of you. So welcome.
Thank you. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
Also want to add, Erin is also one of the top 40 under 40 aviation professionals. So
thank you. I gotta rack up all the 40 under 40 awards in the next 5 months. I'll be 42.
There are still more awards to get after 40. Okay.
Right. They got 50 after 50.
50 under 50.
Not 50 after 50.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That got a different sound.
It does. It does.
That just hit a little different.
Most accomplished adult. Let's go with that.
Well, ladies, welcome. Let's get into our first segment, and it's called Throwback To. And honestly, I just want to throw back to October homecoming, do like a quick recap because we already have the date for our homecoming this year. That was released a few days ago.
It's surprising that they released it so early. I don't ever think I've ever seen it released this early.
Yeah. I know, October 19th. And so it just made me think about, like, will we ever share another homecoming date with Spell House? And also, like, how did you all feel about homecoming this past homecoming? All of you all were there.
Well, I initially was not going to homecoming this year, transparently, but when Erin was going to be part of the 40 under 40, it was something that I could not miss. So Erin is definitely the reason why I attended homecoming this year, and I'm so glad that I did, and I had a great time.
Yeah, the layout was different for the tailgate. You know, at first I had some doubts, but I couldn't complain. I felt like I missed some people, but I don't know. I was like, this was cool. It was different, but I thought it worked out.
Yeah, I was hesitant about the new layout, but I have to say I really did like it. I do think I didn't see some people, but I really did enjoy the new layout. I loved it.
I thought it was great, and I want to take a moment just to brag on the Alumni Relations Department because I think they've been doing a really good job engaging the alumni. Just the whole 40 under 40 award process is smart, and it's a good way to get young alumni involved and engaged. We brought so many people to homecoming this year just because they wanted to come celebrate me, and they're supporting the school. We're giving back. So I appreciated the thoughtfulness around that. And of course, the vibes for homecoming are always just immaculate. Tailgate is my absolute favorite. Love the new layout. Love seeing everybody. I thought it was great.
Shout out to Taversa and Dr. Sadler for, leading alumni relations. So yeah, that's definitely a great point, to bring out.
I got a question though, Erin Cooley. Like, how do you make the decision that you're not coming to homecoming?
Like, why is that a thing? I just had a lot going on at that time. I was
sense.
traveling a lot for work, and I think I was on back-to-back work trips. So that was like the reason why I was like, I don't know if I could do it. Like, I literally just got back, and so it's really just like a lot of work travel that happened. But I'm glad I made the decision. It was literally like a very last-minute decision to like buckle down and just do it. But yeah, otherwise, I'm here for it. I don't want to, and FOMO. Like, there's the FOMO act, I'm missing out. I'm not. If I'm not gonna be there, I'm blocking all of them.
Right? I don't want to see nothing.
BJ, I'm blocking all y'all because I don't want to see it. I'm not there.
I would say my favorite part about homecoming, aside from like the tailgate, is just getting that quality time back in with my close friends. We always do an Airbnb, so we just have like a weekend long sleepover and stay up all night. Like, I could really do without the late night parties in the clubs. I'd rather just sit home, sit at the Airbnb, have some drinks, and just catch up with everybody. That's the way to do it. How do y'all do it? Do y'all do hotels?
Is this our age? Is this our age showing?
Well, listen, this year we
had the
had
50.
We had to make the decision to cross over to the quote unquote older group party, right? So last year we was at the young alumni, and then we was like, y'all, I'm like, I don't know any of these songs.
Like, any of these people, but the people right here, the people, yeah.
Any of the people.
Tried it though. We tried it. It wasn't totally for us. We wound up leaving early and going back to the younger party.
We need a middle party, y'all. That's
what we need, a middle party. Wait, so did you guys go out to parties on Friday night or no? So a lot of people nixed the Friday night party.
That last year was the lesson. You are not young alumni. Okay. You are no longer a young alumni was the lesson for me. I'm sitting in that club. I don't know the music. I don't know the location. I don't know nobody in there.
Not the location.
You know where we were.
We got out the Uber in the middle of the street, or did we get back in the Uber in the middle of the street?
Why are we on Bankhead Highway?
Hello. I had a moment when I was looking around. I said, we got to get out of here. It's going to let out. And everybody said, a bum rush. We got to get out of here. And I'm like, we got to go. We got to go. No, never again. I'm not.
But then we got some of our friends that just want to stay to the end. They don't be ready to go.
Yes. We're not gonna name names. We're not gonna name names.
But the funny thing is, Tisa, you kind of stood out in that moment. You got a little like
right. You told on yourself.
Okay, that just goes back to I am just always so happy to see all my friends, and I really never wanted to end. So I'm just like, I'm not ready to go home. We're still chit chatting. We're still drinking. We're still having fun. So I never wanted to end, but.
Yeah, but you're gonna see them the next day at tailgate.
It's a different vibe. It's a different
Sometimes
vibe.
now with this new layout.
Right.
This new layout.
You're right. I miss quite a few people at the new layout. You're right.
That's fair.
You're right.
And don't get me started on the hot dog factory.
Hey, they how you
let's go. 15 seconds.
Janelle, you didn't tell them about dumping them out.
Tell them about the hot dog factory, Tisa.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
No, actually, the hot dog factory last year was lit. I ain't even gonna hold you. I actually have fun. Listen, don't pay me no attention. I have fun at every venue. Don't pay me no attention. I was in the student center having a ball. So don't pay me any attention.
You know what? I'm not even gonna. It feels hot, so I'm not gonna. Did you go to the hot dog factory hungry, or you were looking for a section?
If you've been to the hot dog factory, you don't go there hungry because you're not going to eat. You might not even get a drink
or a seat. That's right.
You damn sure can't use the bathroom. So
that bathroom line.
How did hot dog factory came to be the after spot?
I think it happened during pandemic, during COVID. That 1 year
it was raining.
It was raining.
Yeah.
Yep. And so they were the ones that was like, well, we're going to remix this and have like an indoor type thing because it was raining. And then every year after that, it just became like the spot.
Do they still do that black party on Saturday night? Does that still exist?
I don't know who makes it out.
Definitely don't make it out.
I don't either. I just didn't know if they had it.
Saturday ain't happening.
I didn't even make it to the hot
party
dog
going.
Right.
But honestly, shout out to the hot dog factory. Y'all
you own a 40 under 40.
I love that.
That's what I was gonna say. I see Tia said in the comments it's CAU alumni owned the hot dog factory.
Yeah,
So
he was last year's 40 under 40 in our class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to
we
the
love
hot
it.
dog factory. Thank you for taking care of us.
Yeah. Guess what? Y'all be there this year. Listen, you're gonna be there this year.
Yeah,
so,
you are. Yeah,
after the tailgate, so you know.
Well, this year, are we gonna work on the mid-age, the middle?
Somebody needs.
What is the mid-age party?
Again, it's giving 50 under 50.
The 40 over 40
not young alumni, but not the old. We need like a little lounge, kickback.
You know what was cool one year, and I feel like I think it was our class reunion. Like it was a cool happy hour near campus on Friday. And it was so good where some people almost didn't go to the Friday night party, and then some people went. But it was like at a pizza bar owned by someone from Clark.
Oh, was that Rocky Mountain?
No, that is not. It's not owned by anybody from Clark.
It was though. What's her name?
Husband. It was Rocky.
We are saying it was Rocky Mountain. No,
Rocky Mountain ain't owned by nobody black.
Right.
It was like one of those little back streets back there in the West End somewhere.
Yes.
Champ. It's Champ.
Yes.
I never heard of that place.
I don't know if it was Tino, you hyping it. I don't know if it was that good to be like, let's not go to the Friday night party. It was fun.
Tisa said she was staying to the let out for that.
But
she was staying to the let out for that.
But yeah, shout out to Champ. You did that.
What is
Hope
Champ?
you're well.
Or is that a person?
It's a person.
It's a person.
Rita, is he your year?
Oh,
no, he. I don't know.
Like 03.
I think he was a year older than me.
Let's move along.
Let's move to the topics.
What's on the menu today?
He's about to get us canceled.
Right.
What's on the menu? Yes, not at the place y'all talk about. But let's get into it. I'm ready.
Let's go,
ladies. First question. It's 2024. We're easing into the New Year's. How's everyone balancing? Does anybody do resolutions, goals, any types of things of that nature? How was 2023? What are we leaving behind?
Not
a
I'm trying to get deep on it.
Brittany, I didn't know you were going to ask.
Now what are we leaving behind?
Right.
Hey, I'll be leaving stuff behind.
I'm a little bit more spiritual. I'm more like in tune with, everything else. So I start my new year on my birthday. So
that's a good one.
Come April, I'll start making resolutions and setting goals. But for this year, it was just more like 2023 was fine. I had fun. I had a good time. Like I wasn't mad to leave it behind. But 2024, I'm just looking forward to, more wellness, more happiness, and just really living my life and being happy with the decisions that I make. And that's really it. I just want to live a happy life. Anything else is cool. We'll see.
Nice.
I'll say I don't have any hard, fast resolutions, but I have been very thoughtful about the new year because I also look at my birthday as a new year too. And my birthday's in June. So this is like the 6-month check-in. I'm turning 40 in 6 months, which I'm very, very excited about. But also I made a point last year, just looking ahead to turning 40, getting older, and thinking through what version of myself do I want to be when I turn 40? How can I make myself the best version of myself, coming from a place of love and acceptance of myself, and just surrounding myself with all the things that bring me joy. So I started thinking about just like getting older and like the aches and pains, my back's hurting, my knees hurting, all those things. What can I do just to make myself feel better. So exercising more, moving my body more, that was a big thing that I wanted to do in 2023 and want to carry that into, you know, my life as I age, just to bring about longevity, you know? I want to be around. So that's one of the things I've been focusing on for the last year and then going into this year.
I love that.
Oh, that's good.
Good.
Yeah. So for me, I also don't really make resolutions because I just don't want to be so like tied to it, and if I don't go through it with it. So I kind of do something like on a monthly basis and make set goals for this year. And usually I guess like for the new year, and I do make my resolutions if I do have them like at the new year. It'll be more so tied to like work a lot of times. So one thing that I do is like really focus on work-life balance, and I think last year and the year before that too, I really did a good job of like making sure I have a good work-life balance, making sure that I'm turning off emails at a certain time. I'm not replying to emails, because I feel like that also just helps me step away and be more entwined with like my outside community. But aligned with Erin also, just like health and just trying to get moving more, which I do struggle with. I do not like going to the gym, but I do try to like work out at home, and I do have a dog, so that forces me to get out. So when I do walk the dog, like I'll be like, okay, you know what, let's do like an extra long walk today. So that kind of like forces me to get out and move about. Far as what I'm leaving behind in 2023, I had a good 2023, so I can't really say that I'm gonna like leave anything behind per se. I think that I want to continue with what was with the positive that was happening, and yeah, that's kind of like where I am as far as resolutions go.
Tia said, I'm trying to be 40 and pregnant.
All right, then.
Okay.
Put it out there, girl. Get to work, Wallow.
Love it.
We're here for that too.
Yep.
Everybody, 40.
Cheers to 2024, ladies, for all of that stuff for you, ladies.
Cheers.
It's beautiful, and we're thriving. That's right, we're thriving in 2024.
Cheers.
Wellness, work-life balance, all of that. But let's get into this friendship, because, of course, we've got 3 very close friends here that have been close since college. I want to talk about first, like, the evolution of friendships and, like, pre-college friendships. Like, who's the main friendship group in your life? Do you still have relationships with your friends from high school, middle school, elementary school? Are your core group of friends still your college friends? Like, how do you keep those relationships if you have them?
All of them. So it's actually nice for us because me and Arinn met when we were in 7th grade. We went to middle school together and high school together, and then college. And we still are very close with our friends from middle school and elementary school. And then also we're close with our friends from college. So we all get together now. It's just all one big friend group. Tisa is friends with our friends from high school and middle school. I'm friends with Tisa's friend from back home. So it's all one big happy family.
Oh, y'all New Orleans folks built different.
They are.
You know, it's so funny.
But Chicago people are like that too.
Yeah, they are.
People, if they're still friends with their elementary and middle school friends, like it's like a no. And I'm just like so surprised by that, because I'm really, like Erin said, Erin and I have like mutual friends from 7th grade, from 4th grade on, that we're still, I mean, at times, you know, you kind of lose contact a little bit, but then when you pick back up, you're right back at it. But it's just weird sometimes to me that a lot of people don't have like relationships with friends from elementary or middle school, which is totally fine. But I do find it harder as you get older to make friends. So I think that having a mutual friend that brings people in is also very helpful. Tisa, we all stayed in Phi High Psi. We stayed in Pfeiffer Hall in college.
Okay.
And we all met and hung out. But I think that Tisa and I actually became closer even after college. So like we are closer now than we probably were in college. even though we hung out and knew each other. So I think that friendships can also start in one place, but also continue to develop.
But your friends from like middle school and high school, like you all went to like separate, not all, but like most of y'all went to separate colleges and stuff like that. How do you keep that friendship going? Like, do you is it just like we'll check in on birthdays, or is it like y'all hang out like still and like travel together and do stuff like that? I'm just curious, how do you stay connected?
Yeah, I mean, we talk, we catch up pretty regularly. Going back home on breaks during college helped. Visiting each other. My friends from high school from back home would come visit me in college. So my college friends have been knowing some of my friends from home since they were coming to school to visit. And then like now we'll all go on Tisa's birthday trip together. It's just, we just stay close, and we're all very much similar and like-minded. So it's a good relationship. And then, yeah, we just make it a point to stay in touch, spend time together. Whenever Erin comes to New Orleans for holidays or just to visit, we always all get together and see each other.
The breaks, that was a good one. I never went home.
It's a little harder. Yeah, it is harder because I'm in Brooklyn. So Erin and like some of our friends, they're back in New Orleans. Like, I guess like after Katrina and all of that, it probably a little bit more of a challenge, but they're all back in New Orleans now, and I'm in Brooklyn. So what helps is the group chat. Yeah. I feel like I'm there.
Yeah.
Like, so like I'm in the group chat, and they talk about going out, and I pretend like I'm coming too sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna meet y'all there. But I think that helps. And then we have that New Orleans group chat, but then we have a mixed group chat because like Erin said, a lot of them, they've been to homecoming with us, come to Clark homecoming. And so even before, as we were prepping for this call, we were talking about like my wishes for my birthday trip. And you said, who's your core group or who you're inviting? And I said, my girls from Clark, but also I have my core New Orleans group. And the good thing is that everybody gets along. Like, it's very hard to maybe get like 12 to 15 girls together, especially on a girls trip. But I think that everybody gets along, but everybody knows when to step away from that other person, because like it's a lot of, everybody being in one house.
Let's shake this up. Let's shake this up a bit.
This much of a love fest.
Right? That's what it's giving. What's an ill?
No, not to bring the drama, but let's shake this up a bit. Camille K in the comments.
Hey,
Camille. Hey, my good girl.
Hey, Camille.
Tisa being from a Philly girl, living in Brooklyn, like you all mentioned, you have some of her friends from Philly in the mix as well. But I know some of my friends, I don't really have this issue. I think the only boundary I set is like work friends and personal friends. But Brittany and I have talked about extensively combining friendship groups. And some people...
Miranda. I'm gonna just say it.
Wow. I was not thinking about Miranda.
No, I was, because I was going to ask the same thing. Miranda's adamant about not mixing friend groups.
Miranda, get in the chat. Where's she?
That's like, is she here? Miranda, you watching? No.
Wow, it's 2024. You're just kicking in the door, ain't you?
Right. Wow. Yeah. Exactly.
The drama.
That's how
some people are, really against mixing in friendship groups because, for a variety of reasons, they feel like, different personalities, or, some people might have a fear of, well, what if my two good friends become close and I'm left out? Like, there's some different, I don't know, like, has that ever been an issue about, I don't want to combine these particular friendship groups when it comes to certain activities?
So I've never been that person to say I need to separate my friends, but I feel like I have had friends that are that way. And it really doesn't make sense because, one, I have such a strong personality that I'm going to just push through anyway. So you might as well just drop all of it. But I've never been that way. But I feel like I remember this like so vividly in like high school, going into college. We had a friend like that. And the only thing I could think of is she's fake. She's fake. Because if you need to act this way in front of this friend, or you need to act this way in front of that friend, I don't really get it. Like, Or maybe like you only feel comfortable telling this group of friends something and like not this group of friends, that I can understand. But where it's like literally like, no, you cannot hang out. We can't go to dinner. We can't hang out or anything. I don't really get it. I don't get it.
Because I said her name, I know Miranda's defense. It's more so just like anxiety for her friends not getting along. It's not like she feels different. It's just like she doesn't want the pressure of like this strong personality and this strong personality mixing, and then her being in the middle because she wants to just be like, these are my friends, love them both, but not sure. So it's just not taking the gamble of trying to make sure.
If I know that you know your friend's personality, if you know they're not gonna mix, I'm good on that. And I have some friends that like I would not bring into certain situations because of that. But I actually have one friend that I've introduced to the group and everybody loves her and we work together. So I call her my work wife. Call her my work wife. But it's also like when you work in a company that is majority other than you, majority white, and then you have this.
Is that the friend that you bring into the group?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say that. That's a nice mix. Look at you.
Brittany, you wildin'.
I'm just wondering, like, it's a nice mix.
No, the company was, my coworkers, and then there's this black girl that comes in, and you're like, y'all automatically connect, and then, you test her out a little bit on your own, and then I brought her into the group, and for a while it was like, okay, let's see. I know Tisa was like, we'll see. Trial, it's a trial, but now everybody loves her, and they hang out sometimes when I'm not here or by themselves, so I'm fine with that because I feel like they all get along, they all mix well.
You were nervous though.
Don't mix, huh?
But you were nervous when you brought her into the group a little bit.
Not necessarily nervous, but it's also like we work together. Not like we're not on the same team, but we're at the same company. So it's kind of like if I go out with my friends on a night, we drink or whatever like that, I need to make sure like you're not bringing any of that back to the office, right?
Yeah.
And it's fine. We are like really, really tight now. So,
Tisa, are you the one in the group that people may be concerned with you liking other people?
All the time.
Yeah.
Tisa, I just found out I'm that girl too.
And I'm okay with it and I accept it and I don't care because I'm in Aries, so people think it's jealousy, but it's not.
That's
really
fire sign.
It's more like territorial, and because I'm like protective, that's kind of where it stems from. So I kind of accept it, and I know that I do that. So I kind of like let me relax. I gotta say that in my head, like, okay, relax a little bit, girl.
Yeah, look at Courtney in the chat.
Fine, but also I got my third eye on you. Yes.
And Erin, you must be the one that's like, everybody come on in, aren't you?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
And Gemini girl.
Everybody get along. Let's all hang out.
Yeah.
Let's all do this together. Like one person invite me somewhere and I'll be like, you come too. And I'm like, Erin, did they really ask you to invite me? Do they know I'm coming to the house too?
And she'd be like, you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be mindful. I will say, like, I hate it when my friends don't get along with each other, but I am respectful and mindful. If you do prefer not to hang out with this other person, then that's just something I deal with, and I'll keep it separate, even though it's not my preference. I hate it.
But I don't think about that for you, Tisa. I don't think that you're the person I would worry about. I would think that like not initially. I think that I'm fine with introducing you to like new friends. I think that if you don't like somebody, you're gonna let me know, and you might let them know. But the initial meeting, I don't think I'm like too concerned. At least not yet. Should I be?
Having on Tisa just is so honest. I love it.
Yeah.
Like it's not a guessing game.
No,
I love
okay,
it.
you know what? Let me go back to my New Year's resolution. 2024, I'm trying to like calm down. Actually, let me calm down.
I love it. Tell me about the group chat. What y'all be talking about?
Everything, sending a bunch of memes. It's a lot of memes going around.
That's the way I'm sure that y'all stay connected and living in different cities and stuff. How often do y'all get together? Is that like the weekends?
It's been doing good. At least once a year, the whole like college crew has been getting together, like at least homecoming or a birthday trip or something like that.
I think we got together like
twice, 2 or 3 times last year. Mardi Gras is coming up. Try to get everybody to come for Mardi Gras.
And I feel like now people are traveling a lot more for work, and we're going. And since we all live in major cities, we get to see each other more. Maybe not all of the group together, but even if it's like 1 or 2 people, we kind of see each other more with that throughout the year.
Mm-hmm. I see Tisa all the time. I'm trying to get it. You still coming over later to watch The Color Purple?
Okay, so the only thing is, my friend Courtney is coming, and she wants to go to aunts and uncles. So maybe you can meet us there.
Okay. All right, Courtney.
This is what they talk about in the group chat.
I wanted to look into the group chat.
Coming over.
I love it.
But you see how I gotta find out, right?
Yeah.
And Courtney said we
coming.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Courtney don't even like dogs.
Uh-oh.
She like bourbon though. That's my dog.
Does Courtney like bourbon? Answer us in the comments.
I don't know.
Not too much on bourbon now.
It's not necessarily bourbon, because we love bourbon, but she just is weird about dogs. And bourbon is a lot.
She's calm now. Sorry.
Wait, just random. Is Aunts and Uncle the vegan spot in Brooklyn?
Yes, you would love it. When you coming back? Because I feel like
group chat.
Sorry.
Wait, Tisa, are you vegan?
No.
Oh,
it is good. I'm not vegan either, but
I eat jerk chicken every day of my life.
Okay.
Oh, Tennille, I've been meaning to tell you, I'm gonna be in DC on Wednesday.
For the Mardi Gras for Washington.
Yes, for DC Mardi Gras.
Okay.
Oh, when is that? Can I come?
This week?
Yeah.
Wednesday to Saturday.
Oh,
wait a minute.
There you have it, everybody. This is the group chat.
Reporting live.
You know, Alumni Brunch Club group chat now.
Right. I mean, what's crazy, this is how you, I'm sorry, Brittany, but it was something that Erin said.
The group chat on.
Right. It was something that Erin Cooley said, where it's like, something that I think is a blessing, but it's hard, I think for a lot of people to make friendships as an adult. It's not a perfect, I don't know what's the perfect solution, but I think there's a vulnerability where you might not be close to this person, or maybe you might not like dogs, but go visit, you know what I mean? And just stay away from bourbon, but you have a new friend, for lack of a better example. But everyone who you hang out with is not going to be your bestie, but that's okay. Like it's about meeting new people. And I know that's not easy, but I don't know. I think that's where we're coming to right now, where it's like, it's a give and take, letting people know I'm here, or not taking things personal. If I don't know, it's a give and take, it seems like, but I feel like we're getting that.
So have you all accumulated like adult friendships, like post-college and stuff like that? Or like, is that easy?
No, it's not easy. And I would think that, well, like I just gave my example of my quote unquote work wife. Like, I think that might be the only adult friendship that I've gotten on my own. Meaning that other friends that I meet through somebody I already know. So like it might be a mutual friend. It might be like Tisa has this friend, and then like we all go out and then we interact. But a lot of times I don't necessarily interact with them unless Tisa's there. And it's not nothing on purpose per se. It's just maybe like a comfort thing. So other than that, I don't think I've had any post-college new friendships besides the one I mentioned about work.
And that's
on my own.
And that probably just means like some of them are just acquaintances.
Yeah.
I think we as adults, we need to get used to just, everybody ain't your friend.
Friends, right?
Yeah. So and it's okay to have a close.
Yeah.
What do you call those people?
I feel like I've been lucky. It is definitely harder to make friends as an adult. I've been lucky to make some really solid, close friends post-college. Most of them have been work friends, where you start off working together. Usually it's an awful job that is traumatic and you need somebody to trauma bond with, and then it just develops into a really close friendship. So it's possible, but still not easy.
Are you open to it?
Yeah, for sure.
For a period of my life, I was like, no new friends.
No new friends.
I was like, no new friends. And that did not help or serve my life, to be honest, to be so close to it. So got to be open to it. But it's hard.
It is hard.
It's a little awkward because, you know, once you get older, you can suss out the BS I mean, a lot easier.
Right.
Erin is our social girl.
Oh yeah, Erin. Yeah. In friend groups, like, you know, you have do you guys have like your certain people you go to for certain types of things? Like, you sad, you know, not to go to this friend because this friend ain't gonna let me. I mean, do y'all have that? Or is it everybody just like?
I think so. I think whether people are there or not, I think they do have. Everybody has like their go-to person that's like a little bit closer than others, but it's not necessarily a take something to take personal. But you know that this friend would not judge me for this particular thing. Yeah. Not that any of your friends are judgmental, but you just know that like I can go to Tisa and just have this conversation transparently, or I can go to Erin and have this part of the conversation transparently, and it's not like a secret from the other person because eventually everybody will know anyway. But eventually, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I think so. Yes, I do talk to certain people about certain things, but honestly, in this group, everything is going to make the group chat, so it really don't matter, honestly.
That's true. Like if you
but if you say no, don't put it in the group. Like, okay.
I don't think I ever really say that.
I don't think we ever say that.
Yeah, I don't think
we don't really care.
Like, I mean, most of the time, it's maybe this person caught me at this time where I'm ready to express something. So for me, 9 times out of 10 is not like, let me call this person because I know they'll understand. It's more like, oh, I'm talking to this person at this time. They just happen to catch me. So, you know, I need to talk about this. And it'll just hit the group chat, not in a way that it's like, oh girl, let me tell you this, but you know, it'll just eventually come up. So yeah.
Okay.
Bourbon is stressed.
I heard y'all was talking about me. Okay. I heard y'all was talking about me.
My girl.
Give me a bourbon.
That dog.
That's my god dog.
That dog big.
Right, now. Courtney not afraid of bourbon.
Oh. Hi, bourbon. Look at there.
Okay.
Right, he does not look that on IG.
No, I've watched the evolution of bourbon. That dog got big all of a sudden.
Right, she is.
Hey.
Loopy today.
Oh my God, look at this dog.
Somebody referenced group trips. I know we were talking earlier about Ann Cooley's birthday trip. Like, does the whole group get invited on a group trip? Are there certain that you maybe can't travel with? Ooh, Tisa got some tea.
See, Courtney said, just so y'all know, Courtney said she's coming.
Courtney did say she's coming over to see Bourbon. Like, how does the travel go down? Like, who plans the travel? Who just shows up?
Ooh, let me tell you this. There's some people that's better at planning than others. And then I think everybody gets invited though. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say about our group, I think that we all pretty much get along and we're all kind of like the same person. So it's not the same person, but we are a group that we're not the same person. I will take that back. Not Tisa saying
Tisa said you're not me.
Not me, sis.
Only one me.
What I mean is like we are a group that like from a judgmental type thing and things like that is never that. So I think that we get along. But
there gotta be people you ain't rooming with though, right?
But
you don't have to say who they are, but I'm just saying, like,
wait, so you're saying the rule that everybody says you can't travel with everybody, you're saying y'all can travel with everybody in your group?
I don't think that in our group there's somebody that I would say I can't travel with that person.
Yeah.
It's surprising. I think the first time we went on like a really big group trip was we went to Mexico for Tisa's birthday one year. And how many of us was it? Was like 11, 12 women.
And it was a mixed group. So it was like the New Orleans
crew
and
New York friends. A lot of us were meeting each other for the first time. A lot of us have been knowing each other for decades. And I was like, how is this going to be? This is going to be interesting. And it was like a love fest. Like everybody got along really well. We all connected, and we all, still have good relationships with each other since then. So, and after that, we were like, oh, okay, we got this. So we can just do big group trips and don't have to worry about it.
But as far as rooming goes, I think that there are people that are somewhat closer, and they like to the same point of like what you asked, similar to your question, like, is there a certain person you would go to for certain things or go to first? I think so. And there's certain people that room well together versus other. And it could be as simple as like, I like the code. Yeah. So I'm gonna room with this person versus this person likes it more hot. It could be that simple. Or I like to go to bed early. So, maybe something like that.
Making all kind of noise.
We know that Erin Burns is going to want to do a karaoke session at 2 a.m. So,
literally.
So she's in the late night crew.
Right. And then I'm going to want to take shots at 7 a.m. when we wake up.
Well, clearly, whatever happened there is not staying there because somebody put it in the chat. So.
Okay. Wow. This is a random one. Do you guys feel like there is an accurate like show or film that portrays your type of friendship accurately?
You know what I feel like is the closest? What's that new show that came out? The Harlem one.
Harlem.
Oh, Harlem.
Is it Harlem?
Yeah, Harlem.
But you had Run the World. That's a
Run the World.
Both of them.
Both of those.
Harlem and Run the World. I feel like that's the closest from a professional or Black girl that's not like full of.
I'm sorry. Child, we did not need to know that.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, Lord.
Keith, I don't know if you know if your chat is public, girl, but
we can all see it. The world can see it.
Say, I've been here. I was busy. Okay.
She meant her eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did she?
Good friend.
Oh my God.
Good friend.
Kedra been on a trip. We've been on a Kedra also went on. Was it the hobo trip? We was on the hobo trip also. You see the type of energy she brings.
I love it. What do you think is the most like? What do you want people to know about friends, more specifically, like your friends? What is like the thing how you describe your friend group?
How do I describe this friend group?
One word.
I would say supportive. I feel like I can come to them and say, I want to go to the moon. And they will hook me up with somebody that know how to get me to the moon.
That's awesome.
And not judge me and not have a million freaking questions about who, when, where, and how. I really think this is like the most supportive friend group I've ever had.
I would say soulmates. We spend a lot of time looking for love, looking for our person, our companion, but I have truly found that in my friends. So
I'm a crybaby.
Yeah. I am very, very grateful for that. And they've seen me through ups and downs, through just having that steady presence of having my friends that I know that I can count on, whether I just want to grab a drink and just need some company or really struggling with something. And I got somebody that I know is going to have my back. So I appreciate my soulmates.
Oh, that's so sweet. I think we should all just marry each other and just live happily ever after.
Yes.
Really trying to get this little small community together.
So listen, I really think this is going to be a thing. It's been, I would say this before I answer the question, but I think that we should all just live in one property and retire together and get old together. Like, why not? I think that'd be great.
Like multiple little properties.
Yeah, we build our own community.
I don't want to be in the house with you.
in our own house too, because it would get a little crazy. We love each other, but not that much. I think everybody, and then like, why not? Because if you think about it, we buy houses in these communities next to strangers and people we don't know anyway. So why not live around each other? That's my thought.
I do it.
I say I think we're like, I know this is real cliche to my New Orleans background, but I think we're all like a little bowl of gumbo because it's just like so many different things that you throw in together.
Oh yeah, bowl of gumbo shit.
I'm the roux.
How Tisa swears she's from New Orleans, okay?
Yeah, I was listening to music this morning.
He's got that accent,
right?
But yeah, I think that like we're all different in many ways, but when we come together, it just mixes well and it becomes a great entree, great dish, great everything. So.
That's
Love
so
that.
sweet. Look at y'all. So
Even though that wasn't one word, that was great. That was wonderful.
Well, my word was gumbo, and then
hello.
I love it.
Oh man.
Yes. Okay.
Kedra, you better plug it, Kedra.
Kedra, slow down though. Slow down, Kedra.
She focused now.
There.
She focused now.
That wax is over and
It's over.
Kedra said, "Did you tell people about your Airbnb?" Okay.
That's cheating.
We're going to get there. We're going to talk about the Airbnb, but before we do, we're going to go into the next segment where we toast to everything Black excellence, called All Black Everything. And everybody got y'all drinks? Y'all ready? Okay, so this episode, we're going to toast this to, something close to home, but not home, but close to home. We're toasting to Spelman College. We're toasting to Spelman College just received a $100 million donation, which its officials call the largest ever single gift in a historically Black college. The gift comes from Rhonda E. Stryker, a trustee of Spelman, and her husband, William D. Johnston, chairman of the wealth management company at Greenleaf Trust. That's a lot of coins. So you know what? Next door neighbors, Spelman, we're going to toast to you. Congratulations. Collecting these coins for HBCUs.
I think that's the largest HBCU donation.
Yep. If you want to share next door,
yeah, right.
You can.
With that being, make that money trickle down.
Hello. With that being said, I want to ask everybody: have you donated to your institution today, this month, this year? It's 2024. You can make a whole new thing that add it into your resolutions, your goals, or whatever. Give back to your school. Ladies, give back to CAU specifically, but all the people in the comments, we don't know where they went to school, so give back to your HBCU because they need it. Okay. Now,
that's right.
Now, let's get to tell us, what are you working on? What do you want people to know? Tell us about the Airbnb. It's the let out. Share what everybody should go. You tell us how we find you, follow you, love on you, buy the shea butter, all of the stuff.
Ooh, the let out. I'll start. So speaking of HBCUs, I think that one of the things that, far as career-wise goes, I am most proud of is the work that I have been doing with HBCUs and really amplifying those colleges and providing access to those students. Some of what I'm doing in my career is like really focusing on the quote-unquote lesser-known HBCUs because, the Spelman, the Morehouse, the Clark Atlanta, Tuskegee. Like we know those top 10. Okay, Midwest kids. I think you got it.
What is that? What is that?
So Tanil has supported. So Midwest Kids is a new line. Well, not a new line, but a line that we collaborated with. So I work for Walmart. And Walmart collaborates with Black up and coming entrepreneurs in general. And so most recently we did a collab or partnership with Midwest Kids where we really wanted to highlight this particular brand. And we never had them in stores. So in some of our local stores, it's about 500 stores across the United States. You can go in and purchase that either online or in store. But really highlighting that brand, and they're really about giving flowers to people now. So that's why that sweatshirt that you see that Tanil has flowers on it. And that's just part of the work that we're doing with highlighting brands. And I don't think that particular founder went to HBCU, but that is some of the work that we're doing and giving back to the community amongst HBCUs. So that's like my day-to-day work life.
Doing the Lord's work. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Out there.
Trying. So we did an HBCU tour. We went to different colleges, and we really provided access to the students. So like, what is your quote unquote side hustle as a student, whether it's photography, whether it's fashion, whether it's doing nails. We highlighted some students like doing nails and really like made videos and then got that outside to the world. From a personal side, I live in New Orleans, from New Orleans, don't live there now. Purchased a home about 2 years ago. I purchased a multifamily and I Airbnb it. Thank you for the shout out, Kedra. And Kedra has a swimwear line. So like,
what is it? Tell us what
it is.
8th and Ocean. So Kedra, if y'all need a swimwear line, Kedra got that for y'all when y'all going to Miami or elsewhere. But yeah, so if you're ever in New Orleans, I'm booked for Mardi Gras, thank goodness. But if you ever down there and need a place to stay, hit me up. My Instagram handle is ms_a_cool, and then you can click on the link to the Airbnb from there.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Awesome. Go, Miss Cooley.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm gonna pass it on. I'm passing it on to you, Tisa or Erin.
I'll go. Thank you so much, Miss A Cool. So currently what I'm working on is my wellness and lifestyle brand, Bless Our Mothers. Over the years, we have supported different nonprofit organizations within our Brooklyn community. And this year, I would really like to expand it to my CAU community. So if anyone has an idea of, how I can give back or how I can support that, please let me know. I'm open to all ideas and possibilities. I think it would be an amazing adventure. So I'm working on that. The website is blessourmothers.com. You can find it in my Instagram bio. My personal Instagram is Tisa Monet. And yeah, that's it.
I couldn't grab my Bless Our Mother shirt so fast, but I have one of those too.
Oh, wait, pause. Go get my shirt.
Nah, I'll wait for it. I like that.
Let me see if I can grab my empty jar of shea butter from Brooklyn.
Oh, not the shade.
I'm waiting on my package. I've been ashy.
It should be at the door.
Let me go check. Wow. Oh, look.
Yes.
You got a full jar.
What now? Yes, go ahead, girl.
It's not full, but we got a little
Yeah, he's still working with
sanitation. It's at the sanitation station. When you walk in, you spray your hands and you put some of this on.
Very nice.
Nice.
I love that. Scoop it out. Show them how creamy it is.
Ooh, okay, not me doing a live.
Wait a minute.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
Oh, it is creamy.
Y'all are gonna love it.
Okay, all you need is a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little goes a long way, as they say. I use a lot, but a little goes a long way.
All right, Erin Burns.
My turn.
Erinita.
So let's see, what am I working on? So I do communications, marketing, governmental relations, and entertainment at the New Orleans airport. And there's a lot of big things coming up in 2024. But I think one of the things I'm most excited about is we are launching sort of an expanded, more robust version of a music program at the airport, where we have about 5 stages located at different parts of the airport. And we are going to be hiring local musicians with a primary focus on jazz music to come and perform for all of the travelers in the airport. And it's a project that's near and dear to me because it speaks to the uniqueness of New Orleans. So it brings some of that spirit of New Orleans into the airport for visitors to enjoy. And then also it supports local musicians. So we're actually going to be, paying local musicians. We're giving them work to come and perform for travelers in the airport. And we love our musicians in New Orleans. So as much as we can do to support them, it means a lot to us.
Oh, I love that.
Awesome.
That's
Amazing.
Honey,
Yeah.
did
So-
y'all hear these ladies?
In other words, she said, if your flight is late, do not hit her up because that's not what she's working on.
Hello.
Okay.
Just tip the musicians, tip the performers if your flight is late.
That's nice. That's nice. Tanel,
Thank you.
you ready to? No, it's actually Taria.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, I'm like,
Tanel's like,
I'm off the clock.
No, this was a great show, y'all. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank y'all for commenting and laughing along with us. We really appreciate all the love and support each episode. If you didn't toast with us at homecoming, make sure you catch us next homecoming, but also follow us on social, Alumni Brunch Club on IG and Alumni Brunch on X now, not Twitter, and watch this show back on our YouTube page and share with your friends and even bring them to brunch for our next show. But that's it. Thank y'all. We really appreciate it.
I'm coming to homecoming, y'all.
Yes, I just want to say one thing.
Already.
I want to thank the three of you guys for everything that you do and starting this Alumni Brunch Club movement, getting involved, leading the way to get everybody else engaged as alumni is really special. I always enjoy seeing y'all at homecoming and doing my toast with you guys and looking forward to it this year. So
yes, we love you. Thank you so much.
We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Cheers. Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
ladies.
Great.
Bye.
To our guests, don't leave just yet. But to everyone else, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You got to go.